There is nothing that the Lord cannot do. Nothing is beyond Him. Do not delimit the power, the healing grace of God in our life. It can come unexpectedly, in the most surprising way, beyond all logical reasoning and all scientific proofs. There are many who will not turn to the Lord when they are ill, when they are sick. They will see all kinds of doctors for healing, even go and seek bomos, mediums, fortune-telling, New Age healing. Only when all this fails, they come to Jesus. Many of us find it difficult to really trust and believe that God can heal us when we are sick, especially when science tells us this is not possible. We have this centurion. His faith put us all to shame. The centurion's faith was in Jesus. And if Jesus were truly a man of God, exercising divine authority, certainly he would be able to get the healing done. This was the kind of faith that the centurion placed on Jesus. He was without doubt the model of faith that all of us should have, especially when we need the Lord's help. But he was more than just a man of faith. Faith is not just to trust in Jesus or to believe that he could heal. A person of real faith must be seen also in his life of charity. And that is why the miracle could happen for the centurion's servant, because the centurion himself did not just have faith in Jesus to heal, but he was a man of true charity. This centurion was a man who has helped the synagogues. This centurion was a man who embraced the works of charity. And so great is the charity of this centurion that even when it was his servant who was dying, he took attention and sought help from Jesus. For him to come to Jesus itself manifested his humility. The centurion took care of his servant as if his servant was his own son. This is a kind of charity that the centurion exhibited. Truly caring and concern for those who work for him or under him. And not only that, his charity was manifested in his compassion for his suffering servant. His charity was also seen in sensitivity. The centurion was sensitive to the fact that Jews cannot enter the house of Gentiles. He did not want Jesus to be made unclean. And so to save his dilemma, he told Jesus, just say your word and your servant would be healed. That is charity. Being sensitive in our words, sensitive to the customs of people, sensitive to other people's religion, not to say things that hurt them. Charity demands that. And Jesus must have found admiration for the centurion because he shares the same mind and heart of God. A man of faith, a man of compassion, a man of mercy. And so his servant was healed. So my dear brothers and sisters, today we too must exercise a living faith in Jesus. A faith that puts our trust in him, but at the same time a faith that is truly expressed in works of mercy and charity in our lives.